So today we're using the new item, Sir Sand. This item is literally perfect for cold stacking with the Reaper, as it gives us time to stack up those debuffs. And after Sir Sand has done their duty, then our Frostbite and Mr. Struggles can deal some smashing damage. But hey, check this one out and let me know what you think of it. Okay, let's go and do some on-rank games with the Reaper and see what we can do today. So we're starting off with a garlic and a fly garlic here. So we want to grab ourselves a frying pan. We definitely want to grab ourselves another garlic here. And I'm thinking about taking this box of riches as well as this pocket sand here. I know I'm going to take this some cold too. We're gonna literally buy everything in our first shop, and I'm going to move on. So not a crazy good round one, to be honest. We do have some ability with double garlics. We should be able to inflict a lot of poison, and our frying pan should be dealing some decent damage too. Our opponent does cleanse some of that poison, so we could potentially be in a little bit of trouble, but actually, not really. We could craft up a shovel here if you wanted to. But there is a build idea I do have in mind, which does require to keep brooms. So I'm going to take the broom. I'm going to take another pocket sand. Let's take you. I'm going to roll. I was hoping for a second broom here. Now, double flag Eric, maybe you do want that. If you do get the skill, that's going to be really, really awesome. That does require the flag Erics. So I'm going to sell a frying pan. I'm going to sell you to grab you two. You know what? I'm actually going to venture with this. So we should be able to inflict a lot of poison. Especially with our little chipped emerald inside our broom too. We should be able to start off with 2 blind as well. Stop our opponent from having so much accuracy. And especially going up against a hammer, their accuracy is already going to be suffering quite a bit. You do have a 60% chance to hit us. But can we still win out? Not too bad. We did get 10 poison, 4 blind. Pretty darn awesome. For sure. Now let's grab this bit of storage. I'm going to roll here. And I do want to grab this bag of stones. I want to grab this bag of stones so I can craft up a Sir Sand. And I also want to grab this undead amulet, but we're not finding our second broom, which is a little less than ideal, but you're going to be rocking on with this for now. Sir Sand is one of the new items here, and I definitely want to try to make a build around it. We have inflicted quite a bit of poison, decent bit of blind, and also a little bit of cold, thanks to this lump of coal. So we're turbo stacking debuffs like there's no tomorrow. So genuinely not too bad. Now we did get the skill False Life, once again. I was kind of hoping for No Rush Please with Sir Sand here. But I'm still going to take False Life. It is brand new, it is really, really strong, and we got ourselves one of the items I was definitely looking for here. I'm going to go for Snow Stick type builds. Now the thing is, I did want this undead amulet. Can we afford to grab it? Because I do need to find ourselves another broom. I'm going to have to let go of it. Let's roll. And we instantly get it. Now is there any way we can buy it this round and actually craft it up? If we sell our flag Eric here, and we sell you, we can pretty much grab this and craft up double snow sticks, which is going to be perfect for sure. Now I definitely want to grab this leather armor, along with said healing herbs, because regen is going to be quite nice if we're going to be inflicting a lot of debuffs. With the leather armor, it's going to resist some of the debuffs we do inflict on ourselves once we do have their snow sticks, because we do have a lot of poison, a lot of blinds, and a lot of colds, but our opponent is still dealing quite a bit of damage to us. Wait, can we still outpace him? Actually, awesome. Not too bad. Now we also got ourselves a Hunger Blade, which I might actually hold on to for now because we could go for Frostbite as well. The only thing is our stamina is going to be pretty bad with double snow sticks. To be honest, let's grab you. I'm going to sell a garlic so we can grab ourselves this armor because that is going to resist some of that colds. We definitely need this shipped amethyst in as well. So we're slowly losing all our food items, but it is what it is. I'm going to place this in our armor so we can resist 1 debuff as well. But I do want to craft up some burning coals here too, but actually make sure we do hold on to this Hunger Blade for now. But this should be pretty good. Our opponent does have a freaking double axe with 700 fanny packs, making this a super crazily fast double axe even with the utility pouch. Lots of damage reduction with the dragon scale armor, but I'm hoping that we can just decrease that accuracy quite significantly. We already have 21 cold on our opponent. Slowing that double axe to 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds, which is really, really nice. We are inflicting a lot of cold on ourselves too. Okay, can we actually keep up here? Not too bad, actually. Genuinely not too bad. Now the thing is, we could craft up these amethysts because these are going to be cleansing those debuffs first as well. We could also grab Death Side. I don't think we do want it. Let's grab a Hunger Blade. Let's grab Healing Herbs. Let's roll. We'll grab another set of Healing Herbs. But yeah, for now, I am going to rock on with this. Have our Healing Herbs in, so we have a little bit of healing. Again, another double axe, which is kind of awesome. With double gloves, it's going to be going super fast again, so we're still going to be trying to slow it down. So potentially, we can outstride our opponent here, because with the armor, we also overheal, getting some max life too, which is kind of nice. But we do slow ourselves down quite a bit too. And also with the Sir Sand, we take a lot less damage for the first 7 seconds of the fight. So yeah, I think Snow Sticks, Sir Sand is going to be straight up nuts. Let's grab our fanny pack. And we also want to grab this regular topaz. I'm going to take it. Let's grab our set of healing herbs. Let's roll again. And an eye lamp on sale for 4. Means we can burn our coal, but we've only got 1 lump of coal. I actually want to grab ourselves a holy armor instead of the leather armor here. I know it does resist some debuffs, but I do want to craft up a freaking corrupted armor. Which for now I'm going to be rocking on with this. I'm going to have a regular topaz increasing the speed of one of our snow sticks here. Which is going to eat up some more of our stamina, but once we do start slowing ourselves down, stamina is not going to be as much of an issue. But can we keep up with this Pyromancer? They do have the Offering Bowl. They do have an eye lamp too to scale up their damage. And they're going to scale up their accuracy as well. So blind stacking is not going to be too great for us here. But we only do start off with 2 blind, thanks to our Sir Sand. Well, and our Pocket Sand too. But still looking pretty good for us. A lot of cold stacked up with our opponents. And amazing. Genuinely amazing. So, I want to go for Mr. Struggles here. Mainly because we're going to be going super slow in fights. We're going to be inflicting fatigue damage with Mr. Struggles. And also, any frost we do inflict on ourselves has a chance to be reflected onto our opponents. So hell yeah, let's take it. And we do get a Misfortune, which I'm not sure if I do entirely want here. We could go turbo stack and regen with false life. That could actually be a lot of fun. The thing is, I also did want this holy armor, but I also really want this dragon egg. Main reason to take the dragon egg is it reflects 3 debuffs, meaning that we're going to reflect 3 of our cold back on our opponents, which is going to be really darn awesome. Also want to craft a burning coal. I really want to also put in a box of riches, but I also want to stamina sack. Are we going to take Misfortune here, or are we going to let it go for now? I mean, we've no luck. It'll come back to us. So yeah, I'm going to rock on with this for now. Actually, before we do move on, let's craft this up. And let's keep moving on. I'm going to use our Mr. Struggles to be targeting our chipped amethyst along with our snow stick. Maybe we did want to use it on our false life. Yeah, we should have moved our false life too, so we would get a bigger heal from this as well. But yeah, our opponent is doing something similar with Mr. Struggles. They're going to be trying to inflict some fatigue damage. And they're going to be inflicting a lot of blind on us. They do have Shelly though to cleanse some of their debuffs. So we could actually be in big trouble here. With Shielded, they do eat up their stamina. They do resist a lot of our cold that we did inflict. And actually this opponent did counter us quite significantly here. Unfortunately. Let's grab our stamina sack. Sell our armor. I'm going to sell this green gemstone. I'm going to take this armor for now also. And I do have our false life in a little bit of a better position here, so we try to get as much heal as possible from it too. But can we actually survive going up again? There's no rush, please. Poison Ivy. They're going to be trying to inflict a lot of poison on us. But with our holy armor, we do cleanse a lot of that poison. We do reflect a lot of it with Mr. Struggles too. So we should have a good advantage here. Potentially. They are dealing some big damage with that Frostbite though. So maybe we could be in huge trouble here. Because we still have Brooks with armor yet. And yeah, they're starting to deal some big damage to us. Unfortunately. However, we actually did manage to pull ahead. That's kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. I was kind of hoping for no rush, please, to be honest. Enchanted weapons would have been nice here with our snow sticks too. Double rainbow for a lot of stacking. Even freaking echoing battle cry with our Sir Sand. Along with a ruby alp as well, we could have stacked up a bunch of heat this way. I'm going to take Bagtacular though, for right now. We do get ourselves a flame badge. We could try to go turbo stacking heat. Turbo stacking heat over regen. Is it going to be worth it? I think it is. Let's grab the banana too. Let's roll once. We do get another freaking wonky snowman. I will be taking this too. Because each stamina sack with a Bagtacular is going to give us a bunch of stamina regen. However, I'm going to sell this and this to grab this topaz too. Which I'm going to venture on with this for now. With a ruby alpin, we should be able to deal a little bit more damage. With a flame badge in, we should be able to stack up quite a bit of heat. Making items trigger a little bit faster, which is also going to be pretty darn awesome. Our opponent is also going to be inflicting some colds with the snow stick, especially with the ice armor too. So again, another debuff stacking build, and they're dealing quite a bit of damage to us, unfortunately. So we do want to fall in short once again. Once we do get a Frostbite in though, we're going to be starting to deal some big damage. And we also got ourselves Mrs. Struggles, which is definitely one of the items I was looking for here. Let's grab you. And unfortunately for now, we do got to take out our box of riches. Now I'm going to sell a flame here. I'm going to sell a Flagaric. I'm going to grab this too. I do want to roll. Okay, that's crazy. Genuinely crazy. But for now, I am going to risk it with this for now. I'm going to use our Mr. Struggles on our Mrs. Struggles, along with our False Light for now. But we definitely want to stack up a bunch of Mrs. Struggles to be moving a bunch of buffs as well. We do need to find ourselves some luck generation, and also Misfortune here to be turbo stacking heat like there's no tomorrow. But our opponent is dealing some big damage to us. Now they would also be dealing a lot more damage with their burning swords or beside their dragons as well. But unfortunately, until we get a Frostbite in, we're going to be dealing a little bit less damage than I'd like to hear. But can we actually still keep up? It's looking super close. And unfortunately, just 1 HP. We just fall short just a little bit. It is what it is. Let's grab the stamina sack. Let's grab Miss Struggles here. I'm going to sell our box of riches right now to grab you. Let's roll once. And that's exactly what I'm looking for. I'm going to sell a regen so we can grab this protectable purse. We can't really put in our Misfortune just yet. So yeah, I'm just going to rock on with this for now. Grab our Corrupted Crystal in the next runs. We're still going to have our Mr. Struggles target our Mr. Struggles along with False Life. And again, some more cold stacking from our opponent as well. Quite interesting, we face a lot of debuff stacking builds. That's for sure. Slowing us down, slowing down our opponents. We do have over 40 cold on our opponents. They do also have the amulets or the artifact stone cold as well. But this is definitely looking a lot better with our frost blades, dealing some big damage thanks to all that frost on our opponents. And our stamina, not looking too bad here, even though we do have 50 frost stones. So yeah, kind of amazing. Let's go and grab you. We definitely want the Toad. Let's grab our Corrupted Crystal. I'm going to roll once. And the question is, do we want some Prismatic Orbs here? I'm not sure if we do. I actually really want the Jin's Lamp here because that is going to be turbo stacking our luck first. The Toad is also going to be stacking our luck too, which is going to be pretty darn nice. Now I am going to take out our banana, but right now I'm going to use up our topazes in this position. I'm going to craft up our holy armor here. Toad in this position so we can actually start stacking up a little bit of luck for ourselves and try to turbo stack heat like there's no tomorrow. Which yeah, I am going to venture on once again. And we'll see. And we could also just keep our Corrupted Crystal in our armor because yeah, we're going to be stacking up a lot of debuffs. Mean we're going to get a ton of block. However, can we deal with this double rainbow, super fast, fancy rapier snake with double birds? They're going to be countering our cold quite significantly here since they're going to be turbo stacking or turbo speeding their fancy rapier. Wait, it's looking pretty good for us. And awesome. Not too bad here. Now our DPS is going to be quite low. 26 DPS definitely could be improved. Frostbite dealing the most of our damage with our snow sticks and our ruby bulb. As for heals, we don't have a whole lot of heals. We did get over 140 max life, and we did get 167 armor. I mean, maybe I do want to corrupt a crystal, but I do want to craft up this dark armor here, this corrupted armor. Our main source of defenses literally comes from stacking up a bunch of colds and removing all those buffs. But I do think we can actually make this a lot crazier. Genuinely. I'm going to grab this stamina sack. I'm going to have to grab this Jin's Lamp. I'm going to sell a regen and a flame here to grab it. I'm going to sell the garlic to roll again. We probably should have taken that freaking potion, to be honest. But it is what it is. And the question is, do we actually want to grab ourselves another Misfortune here? We potentially could. Now, with a corrupted armor in this position, we do have pretty much 50% chance to protect our debuffs from being cleansed on our opponents, which is going to be nice. It's also going to cleanse 2 of our debuffs on us and inflict them on our opponent as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab another Misfortune here, but I am going to rock on with this. We're also going to use our Mr. Struggles to be targeting our Frostbite as well to increase the damage on this quite significantly, but it is going to eat up even more of our stamina. But hey, we'll see right now. Our opponent is going to have a tougher time cleansing those debuffs we do inflict on him, so we should be able to stack up quite a bit of colds. We're starting to stack up a heat too, making everything go faster and faster, which is going to be nice. Now, this shielded is going to be eating up a crazy amount of stamina, unfortunately. But it is what it is. We're starting to stack up our max life too, which is going to be kind of nice too. But not too bad. We did make him resurrect with the Dark Lantern, and actually, amazing. Not too bad. We could go for double Frostbite here. I don't think we actually want it. We could also grab the Flute for potentially some stamina. And also some luck. I'm going to take it. Let's roll again. We definitely want some storage. We could also take this Heroic Potion too. But I'm going to sell this Flame, you two. And I might actually sell a Snowball here. Yeah, let's sell it. Let's grab this bit of storage. Now we do have a 6% chance to prevent our opponents from removing those debuffs. But it does mean I am going to move on with this for now. I did place in our Flute instead of this Chip Topaz here, so we have the potential to actually get some more stamina. It's also going to stack up our luck for our Misfortunes to turbo stack our heat, and it could also give us some armor too, so it should be pretty good. Our opponent is rocking a Cursed Dagger with a Prismatic Sword too, so they're going to be trying to inflict a ton of debuffs as well. But so far, not too bad. Awesome. Now, another Dragon Egg is going to be crazy. Even though we do have 3 rounds left, it will be hatched up for the final round. But again, it's going to stack up our heat. It's going to reflect debuffs. It's exactly what we want. You know what? I'm going to grab the Flame. I'm going to roll. And we're going to have to grab Potion Mode, unfortunately. Let's roll again. We want to grab ourselves a Mana Orb here. Not exactly. We could grab ourselves another Misfortune. But do we have enough luck generation for that, to be honest? I will, however, sell this so we can craft up Burning Coal. We can also grab ourselves a Chili Pepper, because once we do stack up 10 heats, we're actually going to be cleansing a lot of debuffs. And it's also going to stack up heat even faster and faster. You know what? I think I'm going to take it. But yeah, let's keep rocking on for now. Second, Ruby Orb means we're going to reflect our own debuffs back in our opponent as well. So it's going to be really, really nice. Now, our opponent does have Cthulhu here with False Life, which is definitely interesting. They're going to be trying to stack up some max life with their cheese as well. They're going to be dealing some big damage with that double axe. But they're only going to be able to hit 2 or 3 times, because it is going to be super, super freaking slow. And not too bad. Smashing. We want to grab ourselves a bird to be removing our opponent's luck as well. We're also speeding up all our items. It might not be that bad here. It is the final round to craft. I would take a Paradise Barb here, but is it actually worth it? I do want to grab a storage. I do want to grab this. I'm not going to take the bird. I'm going to roll. I'm going to sell a Flame here to grab ourselves this damage stack. Because they do want a Chili Pepper in with a big old banana to help with our stamina too. I know what, let's go ahead and move on. So can we deal with another shield with Wing Boots? They're going to be cleansing a lot of our debuffs. And yeah, they're going to be inflicting their own debuffs with the Enchanted Weapon Snow Stick. And also inflicting a lot of blinds with the Powered Moon, while actually going to have a chance to reflect those debuffs. So we'll see who becomes the better debuff stacking build. I mean, we already have more cold on them. They do get the same amount of max life thanks to the Powered Moon as well. But we deal some big damage with a Frostbite. We also have our dragons to deal some extra damage too. But they managed to get more cold than us. But can we still keep up? Actually, not too bad. We did manage to pass them out, which is kind of amazing. And we did get a deck of cards, which does mean we're going to start off with 2 luck. Perfect for our Misfortunes. So let's go ahead and take it. It does give us Jimbo. Kind of like Jimbo here, but it is going to give us random buffs, and I do want to be stacking up heat, so let's not take it. Another Corrupted Crystal I will gladly take here. I'm going to roll. And I'm going to roll again. And I wouldn't mind grabbing this on Div Anomaly. I also wouldn't mind grabbing Leather Bag. or another freaking Jin's lamp here, because more luck stacking equals a lot more heats as well. I kind of also want to put in our heat here, so we make sure we do stack up heat, but with our flame badge, with our flame as well, we should definitely be able to stack up our heat, and we should be able to get it going straight away, thanks to the deck of cards. But yeah, this was a super fun build, that's for sure. Let's actually just reroll, and this would have been nice too. But yeah, this was a super fun build. I think Sir Sand is kind of nice here. It's not insane by any means, but it does help with our snow sticks. Now, if we also had some caps, no rush please, we could push this a lot further. But we didn't take any caps, we didn't get no rush please, and the build is still looking pretty darn awesome. It's just giving us that time to stack up our debuffs, which is kind of nice here. Now let's go and see if this is going to be good enough. Are we going to fall short, or can we win out? I'm going to slow this one down. We are going to begin a double Vampire Armor with some Badge Runes with the Katana as well. We're going to be removing some of our buffs. Also going to remove some of our scaling damage. And we're going to resist some of the cold we do stack thanks to this Dragon Skin Boots. But we'll see. They do have a ton of block. We do attack through their armor sometimes, which is kind of nice too. But they're going to be taking 0 damage during Battle Rage. And again, they have honestly not stacked up as much debuffs as I'd like here. So we could actually still be in trouble here because they have so much block. It's kind of absurd. Also with Stoned, with the Ambush Steel, they're going to be stacking up their power like crazy as well. But we're starting to get our cold stacked up, which is really awesome. We got our heat stacked up as well. But that shield is going to be eating up a lot of stamina. But they're starting to deal some big damage too. So we could actually be in trouble here. Potentially. That fatigue is going to be chipping down the opponent way faster than it is going to be chipping us down as well. We've got 79 colds, even though they are resisting quite a bit of cold as well. So hey, that's some smashing damage through their armor too. And it's actually looking pretty good for us. 88 colds, 15 blind, 18 poison 2. And awesome. Genuinely awesome. And hey, we did end up with a 50 DPS, with a Frostbite dealing the vast majority of it. Fatigue also being a huge contributor to our damage as well. But our opponent did have a lot of damage reduction with the Badge Runes, to be quite honest. Especially with Stoned as well. But then again, as for heals, we didn't have a whole lot of heals. We didn't actually even overheal once. It is what it is. We did get 290 block. And we also inflicted 94 colds. But anyways, I'm going to leave you here for now. Just want to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, or even consider subscribing. And I hope to keep looking for the next one. I'll see you next time. Okay, we're back in history, and we're going to see can our cold stacking, heat stacking type builds win out here. Because we are going to begin a Bloodthorn, Thornbloom with an Artifact Stone heat here as well. We have inflicted quite a bit of blinds, quite a bit of cold, I mean. They do also have a lot of heal reduction. We're going to be inflicting a lot of debuffs with the Dark Lantern too. But can we actually keep up? So far, that's a lot of colds. We should be able to deal some big damage. We do have lots of max life right now. And actually, not looking too bad, to be quite honest. Amazing. Anyway, let's see if we can take on this Enchanted Weapons Anvil with a Staff of Fire. They're actually going to have a lot of damage here. Definitely going to be a lot of damage, but can we actually keep up? Because we are going to be taking all their buffs. Can we bring it back, actually? We do got over 60 heat. We're going super fast. And actually, definitely awesome. Okay, can we deal with this Echoing Battle Cry, Mr. Struggles, Paradise Burb, Vampiric Blades type setup? So they're going to be trying to stack up a crazy amount of vampirism, so they're going to have a certain amount of lifesteal. But as long as we slow them down to snail space, they're going to take a tougher time to actually get some hits off and heal back up. So you know, we still should have the advantage here. We do have quite a bit of max life as well. Delaying the opponents, really awesome to hear. And actually, not too bad. Awesome even. Okay, can we deal with a Staff on healing with 2 Paradise Burbs with a lot of slime time, little Goblins as well? Potentially, if we do slow them down, our Goblins are not going to be as effective because, yeah, their items are going to be going crazily slow. With the Paradise Burbs, they're going to be trying to speed it up, but it is still going to be going crazily slow for us, and not too bad.